If I lost everything today, no CRM, no leads, no money, I'm not in my market anymore and I need to make $100,000. This is exactly what I would do step by step to make $100,000 if I had to completely start over wholesaling real estate in 2026. You see, a lot of people think about that and they're like super scared, but to me, it's a challenge and it's actually pretty simple. I can make that $100,000 probably in about 3 months with all the knowledge that I have in my mind, and I'm gonna give that to you right now so you can go out here and make 6 figures wholesaling real estate in 2026. I'm not gonna give you any crazy motivation, no theories. I'm actually gonna drop what's actually working right now in wholesaling real estate so you can go out here and start speed running success so you can start finding motivated sellers, finding wholesaling deals, and getting deals in wholesaling real estate. But before I break it down and give you my step-by-step guide, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it.
So moving over here, so you're a little closer to me and my computer, right? To go out here and make $100,000 out of nothing, thin air, poof. It's not going to be that complicated, right? You remember, you're going to need to do this in 3 phases, right? We're going to have a phase 1, a phase 2, and a phase 3 here. And what we're going to do is this is just going to be your actionable steps so you can go out here and dominate to make a bunch of money. So we're going to split this up into phase 1, 2, and 3. So phase number 1 is going to be easy. We are going to pick 2 marketing lists and we are just going to stick to them. That is it. All you're going to do is just pick 2 lists. Simple, easy. Now, I have some really, really good news for you. You're broke. You got no money. You got nothing, bro. That means you don't have many choices. So if you're someone who overthinks of, oh my gosh, there's all these choices, it's really easy. So you can choose some of these free lists you can get that cost no money, right? You can go out here and do like a free high equity list. There's plenty of softwares that give you like free data on real estate. You got the Zillow for sale by owner list. You have pre-foreclosures. You can also pull like a probate list. There's the tax delinquency list. There's the lien list. There's the fire damage property list. There's the water shutoff list. There's code violations. I mean, starting to kind of look at this, when you have no money, it's actually pretty simple to find this data. But all I need to do is put your 3 brain cells together and figure out just 2 out of any of the ones I chose. Now, it's kind of funny is like, if you look at all these other wholesaling influencers, right, they're going to tell you like, hey, go buy PPL, do PPC, do SEO. And it all sounds all sexy and cool when you figure out that all of these strategies are going to cost you like $10K a month starting out. And I was broke like you starting out wholesaling. I did not have that kind of a moolah. I did not have that type of motion. So obviously these are not going to be good choices. Not direct mail. I'm not going to push you go get X leads right now. You have no money. You don't need any of this stuff, right? What I would probably to push you is just choose 2 of these lists. Now, if I were you, I would prefer number 1 to get code violations. I just think code violations are such a great list because these are just straight up ugly houses. They're getting fines on them. They're just stress, and the financial situation going on the property is pretty much already happening. It's pretty much a given. On top of that too, I would probably push the Zillow for sale by owners. Now, I like FSBOs, I like liens, I like the tax delinquencies, I like the probates, but these take a little longer to develop. And if you're looking just to make $100 grand starting out, and this is a selfish video, this is Zach Ginn saying what he would do, this is roughly where I'd be at. I'd probably choose the pre-foreclosures and the code violations. The reason is it's actually a pretty good 1-2 punch. Code violations are amazing for cold calling, and pre-foreclosures are the best for texting and sticky notes. And I would just stick to the basics. I've been going after these type of lists for over 10 years now. I know such a strong, ripped, tall, handsome young man doesn't seem like he's been in the wholesaling space for over 10 years, but I have. If I had an extra camera, you'd see the wrinkles under my eyes of the sleepless nights I had, just struggling, getting up at 4 a.m. every single morning, putting bandit sides out and put sticky notes on doors and all these things. But I have some scars mentally from wholesaling for all these years, and I've been through all these lists. This is why I don't talk about door knocking or any other stuff. Like, I'm talking about just straight up the easiest bang for your buck when it comes to calling sellers, texting them, dealing with all these. And I'd say pre-foreclosures and code violations would be my 2. You're really not going to go wrong with FSBOs, probates, tax delinquencies, but let's just pick these 2 for now. Now, a big reason here is code violations are already getting fined. So every single day, there's $30, $40, $50 a day accruing of fines. So some of these fines get up to $15,000, $20,000. There's just instant urgency with these deals. Now, a big secret, which we teach inside of Wholesaling.com, is there might be a $10,000 code violation on that property. And the cool part is you can actually negotiate these type of code violations down to maybe $5,000, $4,000, even $3,000. And that helps you and builds equity for your wholesaling deals too. On the pre-foreclosure side, this one's an obvious gimme, but these people in the next 30, to 60 days, they're literally going to go out here and lose their house. Like the house is going to be auctioned off. And if you're somebody who's never had the pleasure of not paying your mortgage and getting the property foreclosed on, there's some bad things happening, right? So in a pre-foreclosure, depending on the state area, right, they might not be able to qualify, especially like a VA loan. You might not be able to get another one ever if you have a foreclosure in your record. It's going to destroy your credit. It's going to be, again, kind of similar to this. It's going to be very hard to get a loan on another property, which is going to help. You're going to hurt you building equity. You might even get less for the home, it being thrown on an auction, and not even getting the embarrassment of going out here and just your house being on Zillow saying it's a foreclosure. And hey, isn't that Jesse's house? Why is it being foreclosed on? It's embarrassing. They take pictures inside the house. It gets auctioned off. You get kicked out of your home. I mean, it's very, very difficult. And I think the worst part about it, the loan situation, and it's going to destroy the person's credit. And it might even be hard for them to get a rental property too. So all this stuff is just not good for the seller. And if you can go out here and reach out to them and buy the property, right, get a contract to buy it, give it to a cash buyer to go buy it, you're going to be like the hero here. Everyone's going to love you for it. And so you want to help these people in a pre-foreclosure situation. Now, the next phase here is once you get your list, you're obviously going to pull it. You're going to skip trace it. So from phase one, we're going to go out here and pull our pre-foreclosures, our code violations. Now I'm going to get everyone's phone numbers for free at truepeoplesearch.com. I've talked about that forever, but that's where I get everyone's phone number. And then we're going to head into phase two right here, which is just getting in front of 1,000 people as soon as possible. This is going to be your thing. This is going to be your money. If you want to go out here and make $10,000 this month and make $10K every month for the next 10 months, say you make $100,000, just focus on reaching out to 1,000 people every single month. So think about this. 1,000 people for 10 months is going to be 10,000 people. Now, if you reach out to 10,000 people the way I teach you here, you are going to go out here and make $100,000. Do some quick math. That means for every person you reach out to, for every call, you receive $10. Now, just imagine this. You're sitting around, you're calling people out here, and you call, someone says, screw off. You say, man, that guy was mean. And you say, guess I got my next call. But wait, whoa, $10 just dropped out of the sky. I guess I'm going to keep calling people. And think about this for a second. You could probably get a hold of 40 to 50 calls per hour, which means, wait, I'm getting paid $400-500 an hour just to call and listen to Green Day in the background? There we go. On next call, boom, another $10. Next call, boom, another $10. At this rate, you're raking in the dough, you're raking in the money, and you're figuring out that wholesaling actually makes a ton of money. You see, you got to view wholesaling real estate as a high-paying job at like Taco Bell, right? You might be making $15 an hour at Taco Bell, but you're making $500 wholesaling houses, man. This is the point. This is the goal. This is why we do what we do. You see, when you visualize and look at wholesaling real estate like this, your entire perspective on the whole wholesale real estate game changes. Because if you can call 40 people per hour, and if you can go out here and make $10 per call, you're making $400 an hour. And to get to 1,000 people, it's only going to take you roughly 25 hours per month to do this. You see, I'm not asking you to go out here and kill yourself and slave away for Zach Ginn to go out here and get a JV deal for you, right? I'm not going out here. That's not my goal. My goal is so you just get on the phones and make a bunch of money. See, everyone demonizes wholesaling and especially cold calling motivated sellers. But what they fail to realize is cold calling makes a lot of money and people demonize it because they try to sell a course or a program against doing this. Now, to be real, it's not going to be, especially in this process, 25 hours a month only. You're probably going to have another 25 hours just in list polling, data management, skip tracing, right? Now, if you want to make that lower, you can just go to xleads.com. As of this recording, there is a 14-day free trial. You literally get 14 days for free, and you can literally skip trace, I believe, 1,000 skip traces completely for free. So this month, you can skip trace for no money. It's free. Xleads will literally give the skip tracing for you absolutely for free because they want to show off and compare it to any other deal skip tracing platform that Xleads has the absolute best skip tracing. But when you're calling, that's what you're doing. So $400 per hour is pretty dang good. And you only work 25 hours for the month to go out here and make 10 grand. Now, here's the question. What list do we call and what list do we not call? Because it's kind of cold calling, kind of not. I tell you, for your 1,000, you're probably going to have about 500 pre-foreclosures and you're probably going to have 500 code code violations. And what I'd recommend is for the pre-foreclosures and code violations, I think you should text all 1,000 people on Google Voice. Now, obviously, again, this is free, but not a lot of people are going to go out here and spend 60 hours this week texting manually on Google Voice. The problem is on Google Voice, you can only send about 5 texts per hour per line. So you have to get multiple Google Voice lines and get other people's phone numbers. It's not that hard. Or you can just go to xleads.com. Hate to be that guy pushing it, but I mean, it's 1 penny per text is what I recommend. Ultimately up to your 20 what to do. But those 1,000 right here, I would honestly go out here and text all 1,000, but I'd only cold call the 500. The reason behind this is pre-foreclosures historically absolutely suck at cold calling. I would never recommend you cold call pre-foreclosure lists. It's just absolutely the worst. But what I'm going to do is get a 3-pronged approach with this and kind of hit with my triple tap system. So a step-by-step for phase 2 here would be number 1, I would call your 500 code violations. Call them CVs for short. Your 500 code violations. Now in that realm, you're probably going to have roughly 100 people pick up the phone and 400 people not pick up the phone. I would take those 400. I would then take the 500 pre-foreclosures, which is about 900. And then I'd go out here, number 2 is I would go text that list. I would text all 900. Now, assuming you got some motion with texting, probably 180 people are actually going to text you back, and that leaves 720. Now, 720 out of your pre-foreclosures, I probably say there's 400 left. So now you have 720 that did not answer your call and did not answer your text. What I would do is I'd probably choose which ones are closest to where you live, and I would pick whatever remaining time you have for this month, and I'd try to leave at least 400 sticky notes on the properties. So I would go out here, pick 400, whatever's closest to you, or whatever area your cash buyer likes, and I would go out here to their house. I'd go to the dollar store, get a sticky note, and write something like, hey, this is Zach. I have a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. Put your Google Voice number right here. Right there, you're going to get a ton of callbacks, and it's basically like doing direct mail. It's about $300 worth of direct mail you're going to do absolutely for free here. Listen to your Taylor Swift, go out here and do it. Now, when somebody calls you on that sticky note, you are going to be like, oh my gosh, what do I say? Now, what I would recommend you say is, well, first, right, you put the sticky note on the door. Somebody calls you back. They say, oh, you put a sticky note on my house. What do you want? Hey, my name's Zach. My partner probably put a sticky note on your house, and we're just seeing if anyone in the area is looking to sell their property. I'm looking to buy properties in the area for cash. Are you interested in selling property? Simple as that. You get the inbound leads, and probably from there, you should be able with a little system like this. So let's go to phase 3. This is when you go out here and close the people. So roughly with all these calls, you should be able to produce around 5 to 10 leads. And unless you absolutely suck at closing sellers, which we teach you how to close sellers inside of freewholesaling.com, my free real estate wholesaling course and community, you should be able to close these people pretty easy. I'd say making a lowball offer obviously should work really well. And going through a whole MCTP script that we have inside of freewholesaling.com, I'll write it right here. You'll be able to close that person pretty simple, just making a regular lowball offer to them. And boom, you got one contract. Now, how do you go out here and sell that contract? If you have no money, I'd go to Zillow. I'd go to the for rent section. You can go out here to X Leads. There's plenty of cash buyers. Go to the dispo tab. All the cash sales are there. Find the buyer, walk them through, and make your money. Simple as that. So to recap, phase 1, we're going to go out here and find 2 marketing lists. We're going to skip trace it on either side background checks, TrueBillSearch.com, maybe even X Leads. Step number 2, we're going to call all the code violations. Then we're going to text all the code violations that didn't answer the phone, and text all the pre-foreclosures. Should be roughly about 900. Then from there, we're going to have 700 people that did not answer the text or the phone. And so we're going to put at least 400 sticky notes, 100 sticky notes a week for 4 weeks, maybe 500 for 5 weeks. You're going to get 5 to 10 leads. We're going to lowball them, use our MCTP framework, get it closed, get a contract, find a cash buyer, sell the deal to them, make the money, repeat the dream for 10 months, make 100 grand. Now you're cruising down the Miami River on your penthouse, selling your wholesaling coaching programs. Just kidding here. And you're making a ton of money wholesaling real estate. So guys, if you like that little system and you're ready to make 100 grand, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.